What's up, everybody? Welcome to BioS3 Raw TV. Today we got a email. We'll leave his name out because he doesn't say in here whether or not he wants to. Well, he says he wants a response video. So, he doesn't say whether he wants his name in it. So fuck it. But you know who you are when you hear this. So basically, this is a bodybuilding relationship video. Eating. I don't want to say eating disorder. And a psychological, that's what this video is. It's all this shit combined. So it's like put it in a blender, fucking eat it up, because this is what it's going to be. So now this guy's been training for 3 years. He's 23 years old. He's improved a lot. But his girlfriend is concerned over his gym obsession. She thinks that he has a BigArexia problem. You know, you probably do. We all do. If you're in there training with weights trying to get bigger, you probably have a BigArexia problem. 99% sure. Even Big Rich Piana, we were talking about it. And I have a video up about it that he has it too. He's fucking 290 pounds, and you never see yourself like that. He says, I take my workouts very serious. He has his rest days, but he knows how important they are sometimes. So he'll go to the gym 2 times during one day sometimes. Interesting. If he's not happy with his morning workout, this is why he'll go. He'll go to the evening and go train again. On the weekend, he does cardio 2 times a day for 1 hour each time on Saturday and Sundays. She's concerned with the amount of supplements he takes, even though they're all natural. Excuse me. He wants to know my advice on what he should do to stop this issue, because in his eyes, he doesn't see the problem. Well, first of all, in your eyes, there's no problem. So technically, my advice is the girlfriend has to get over it. If this is what you want to do, this is how you want to live your life, and she doesn't like it, well, unfortunately, even if you do give in to what she wants, you're going to hold it against her later on. You're not going to be happy, and you're going to fucking basically be pissed off at her, or you're going to be like sneaking to the gym. It's almost like you're cheating on her. You'll be like, oh yeah, babe, I'm working late. You're going to fucking gym halfway across town so she didn't find out that you're there. Some shit like that's going to happen. So I think you need to sit her down and, flat out say, here's the deal. This is what I want to do. This is what I'm going to do. This is what makes me happy. Now, you don't have to understand it, but I'd like your support. If not, you can be mad about it, but I'm still going to go to the gym. So if you want to be here when I get home from the gym and you're mad, then be mad. You kind of let put the ball in her court, even though you're in charge of who you are, what you want to do. Now, my personal opinion is, training twice a day, doing cardio twice a day on the weekends. If you're not getting ready for a competition, it's a bit much. I'm not going to lie. I am very big on doing only what is necessary to get the results and not anymore. Which means that if you can get in the gym and stimulate the muscle, get out of the gym and do it in 30 minutes, then you do it in 30 minutes. Now, it's not like I'm like, well, I need only 30 minutes because I want the rest of the day to fuck off and live my life. It's like that's all I needed to get in the gym and get it done. So there's that aspect of maybe you're not training optimally to get this shit done. Like you said, if you feel like in the morning your workout wasn't right, you come back at night. Well, I got news for you. In the morning, if it wasn't done right, when you come back at night, pretty much you've lost that possibility of, I personally feel, of achieving muscle growth, because you are going to tax your central nervous system and your immune system a lot worse, which causes overtraining. So therefore, the gains are not going to come. So, you're actually doing yourself a disservice by, hitting the gym in the morning and then say, oh, fuck, I'll go do it again later because I didn't feel like it was good enough. Nope. If it wasn't good enough in the morning, fucking chalk it up, walk away, go back and fucking live, fight another day and do it another day. You can't make things up. It's not homework. You don't make it up later in the gym. I've heard lots of people say, I'm going to do a little bit of, arms on Tuesday and then I'm going to finish them up on Friday. It makes no fucking sense. Either you stimulate growth or you don't. If you stimulate growth on Tuesday, let that fucker grow, because you have to recover first before you can even grow. So now what's happened is they kind of hit it a little bit. And they don't hit it hard enough to stimulate growth, but they do tax their central nervous systems. Then they go back in the gym and they try to hit it. Oh, finish them off. So they hit it hard that day. They try to stimulate growth. They go right past the fucking growth. And what do? They overtrain their central nervous system. Then they're right back Tuesday and the next week. They never allow themselves to recover to grow. So optimal training would actually give you a lot more time out of the gym. And as well as, if you're doing cardio twice a day on the weekend, if you're that fat that you need to lose that much weight, then you're not eating properly. Your diet's fucked up, okay? Or if you're really lean already, and that's what it took to get there, you might want to think about reverse dieting and doing less work, because there's no way you're going to keep up that pace forever. And what's going to happen is, I can see this already. I got a crystal ball. I can see into the future. Eventually, you're going to wind up pissing your girlfriend off, and she's going to wind up leaving you. It's going to cause arguments, cause strain. She's going to leave you. And eventually you're going to wind up reverse dieting and have an extra time on your hands that you would have spent with her and realize, fuck, I should have been doing this when I was with her. Take it from experience. I'm the old man. I'm the fucking Yoda who's been through all this shit trying to teach the fucking young Jedis not to make the same mistakes that I made and go to the dark side. But no dark side anyways. But the bottom line is, you know, you got to find a balance. Right now you have no balance. Your ball's out with this. Unless you're 23, you're young. I was there. When I was 23, I was all about wanting to be an IFBB pro bodybuilder, wanting to be as big as I possibly could, wanting to compete. And well, actually, by 23, I think I might have been into wrestling. But anyways, I was basically focusing on something 100% and not having any balance in my life. And it took me a very long time to figure out balance. Even today, I struggle with having balance where, you know, I mean, there are times where I get revved up where I'm like, oh man, I'm only going to have, you know, an hour to train at the gym. And it's like, well, you only fucking need an hour. You don't even need an hour. You need like 40 minutes to stimulate your shit and get out of the gym. But my old mindset of being like, I got to be there for an hour and a half. I got to have an hour and a half to, it sometimes never goes away. So that lack of balance has lost me relationships, girlfriends, stuff like that, to where, you know, if I could go back now in your position, I would figure out what I'm doing wrong that I had to do all what I'm doing. Because you don't have to be in the gym that long. Maybe 45 minutes per weight workout, tops. Out of the gym after that, stimulate growth and get out. Maybe cardio once a day. And maybe it doesn't even have to be every day, depending on what you're doing, how you're doing it. And I can guarantee if you make some changes in your diet, all that other shit will change. The diet, cardio, and training have to work together to get optimal results with the least amount of effort going. I shouldn't say least amount of effort, but least amount of work going into it. Otherwise, you wind up like this, spending all your time at the gym. And I mean, let's face facts. How long do you really think? Even if you found another girl that wants to spend all her time at the gym, I mean, you're going to be spending all your time at the gym. What kind of? I mean, maybe that's what you want. So, you know, if you're happy with this, the way things are going at this point, say fuck it. Tell your girl, say nothing's going to change. This is the way I like to be. And if you don't like it, kick rocks. Or if you say, you know what, I really love this girl, maybe she's onto something, because this is Jerry talking over here. I personally think she's onto something, but that's just me. It's just my 2 cents. And, you know, look into it, say maybe I could do things a little more optimally so that, you know, I can maximize my gains, which I want in the first place, but still have time to do these other things. And the BigArexia thing, man, I'll tell you right now, you're going to be fucking 55, 60 years old. I'm pretty sure you're still fucking going to have it. I mean, therapy can help. I've been through therapy for it, but figuring out why you want to be so big is a big part of dealing with your BigArexia. Once you figure that out, you can, and once you know about it and you say, well, I want to be fucking big because this, and you start saying it to yourself over and over again, you're like, it's pretty fucking dumb. Why do I want to do that? Why do I have to be the biggest one in the room? Why do I have to be the biggest one in the gym? Why do I have to lift the biggest weights in the gym? And it boils down to insecurities and ego. And when you put those two things in check, you'll actually live a lot more fulfilling life. biostraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. www.biostraining.com is a blog. It's the I Got Balance Now bicep, and we're out.